Up on Capitol Hill, where the Senate has just approved the bipartisan compromise budget that had earlier been approved by the House of Representatives. It funds the government through next year's congressional elections, averting the chance of another government shutdown. Our chief congressional correspondent, Dana Bash, is here. Dana, pretty impressive vote if you support this compromise.
That's right, 64-36, so it passed with some cushion, to say the least. There's certainly a lot of kumbaya over getting this budget done for the first time in years, but there's also bipartisan agreement that one of the most controversial cuts that made this possible is going to have to be changed.
Responding to outrage about cuts in military pensions, even senators voting yes on the budget demanded benefits be restored.
I believe this mistake must be corrected.
These heroes lay their lives on the line for us, and they deserve us to work to fix this provision so that they can receive the full benefits that they've earned.
To salvage her bipartisan deal, Democratic Budget Chair Patty Murray promised to push new legislation to make sure disabled veterans who lost limbs and worse fighting America's wars won't lose their retirement benefits, even vowing to revisit the whole $6.2 billion cut for military retirees.
This military action actually doesn't take effect for 2 years. So we welcome anybody coming with a better way to do it that want to offer it and get it through a divided Congress.
At issue, a 1% drop in the cost of living adjustment for service members who retire after 20 years, generally people in their 40s. The cut would be restored at age 62. In real terms, a retiring Army Sergeant First Class would lose $3,700 each year. Over 20 years, that could add up to $80,000 in lost benefits. A cut infuriating vets across the country, like in this online petition from Iraq and Afghanistan veterans. Who amongst the politicians have given as much in the same conditions as I have, writes one vet. Our service should be respected more than this, said another.
Of all the people we could have picked on to screw, how could we arrived here? How could we have done this?
Now, his very good friend, best friend in the Senate, and very influential veteran, John McCain, disagrees with him. He spent a lot of time on the Senate floor making the point that you need to have reforms. Wolf, he said, for example, that this cost the federal government, these benefits, $56 billion last year. It's skyrocketed like 49% over 10 years. The point he was trying to make is that he believes that it's intellectually dishonest to say that there shouldn't be cuts here, at least what he calls minor cuts, because you need to do this in order to reform the system, to reform the budget in general. He also made the point that if this didn't happen, if people stopped this because of the military retiree issue, then the whole budget deal would have unraveled and would have had another threat of a government shutdown.
But there'll be a major effort in the coming weeks and months to reinstate that cut.
Not only a major effort, it's pretty clear, given the fact that you had bipartisan statements on the floor of the Senate today, effectively vowing to do so, that it's going to happen in some way. They just have to find that $6 billion somewhere else in order to make this deal happen.
It's a big budget, $4 trillion budget. They can find it someplace. All right, thanks very much, Dana.